Just a brief hello to everybody. We've people all over the globe. We've people from Ireland, obviously, the UK, Australia, Canada, all on the Zoom call tonight. What you're going to see tonight, or here tonight, is a brief overview of the Omega company, where it started from, where it is today, and where it's going to go over the next few years. We are lucky tonight to have Mick Mulcahy with us. He's just after a week's holidays, so he'll be in great form tonight. So without further ado, I'll hand you over to Mick to do the presentation. The floor is yours, Mick. Thank you very much.
Thanks a million, Ger. Welcome everybody to this Omega presentation. It should take less than 30 minutes of your valuable time, but I think it's 30 minutes you'll find most valuable when we impart the information to you. There's a lot of information we need to put forth to get across to you this evening. And of course, if it's your first time, please don't expect to take it all in one go. There may be more questions than answers at the end of this, but I think you'll pick up on the excitement and the whole buzz that's around this business. And for those of us who've been involved for a few months now, the really, really bright future that we think is ahead of us with Omega. So you're all very welcome to Omega. Have you ever received a check from these industry giants? I would say the answer is no. Facebook, Amazon Services, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Google Analytics, and YouTube don't normally issue checks. Well, how would you like to change that? I don't think we'll persuade Mr. Zuckerberg or Jeff Bezos to give us checks, but how would you like to get paid daily for the data you're already giving away to these companies for free? Well, we're here to show you what we've discovered, a modern way to make money online with cutting-edge solutions, dedicated support, and a very motivated and incentivized community. The Omega Group was created by combining the knowledge and experience of accomplished individuals from the world of business, finance, media, and technology. Our goal is to have 1 million plus active members by the end of 2019. And these are the Omega Management Board. They have vast business skills. The CEO is Bartosz Nafalski, and the CFO, or Chief Financial Officer, is Lucas Bozek. So who are they? What's their history? And why did they come up with the idea of Omega? And why is it like a runaway train gathering people all over the world? Well, Bartosz Nafalski is the owner and CEO of Expedite Consulting Group. It's going into its 26th year in business. It was founded by his father, Pavel. He founded a brokerage house very much like Mr. Zuckerberg. He was a student entrepreneur, his first secretary being much older than him. He developed Polish brands, famous ones in Eastern Europe, Fortuna, Tarsen, Dr. Witt, Kotlin and Lovitz, and he built the entire process of distribution for Frugo juice into markets in Poland, Romania, Bulgaria, and in the USA, where it's a huge selling juice. Of course, he's known for these efforts as Frugo Father in Poland, such is his notoriety with the juice business. He also implemented marketing strategies for big companies like Pepsi-Cola, Maspex, Food Care. These companies, MK Cafe included, would handle about 80% of the food and edible food logistics, non-perishable and perishable, in the Eastern Europe area, and also introduced American Bull red drink in Central Europe for Pepsi Cola. So with over 25 years of experience, Expedite Consulting Group now excel in international transfers. They also look at cost and tax optimization systems, where they service clients for some of the major accounting firms in the world. They offer strategic management and business advisory services, and they can obtain finance in the banking and non-banking sector for venture capitals. But their main reason for existing all those years was the optimization of the Polish National Fund for the rehabilitation of the disabled. And that is something that was started by Bartosz's father, Pavel, who went blind because of an industrial accident, and determined that for the rest of his days, he would try to help the disabled in society to find gainful employment. And that's been the mainstay, the main activity of Expedite Consulting Group. Whatever they've expanded into is the rehabilitation and the employment and giving good opportunities to the disabled sector. Here's Expedite in numbers. They turn over about 60 million euros a year. There are over 40, there's now 48, I believe, legal entities in the group. They hire 1,000 employees and pay them on a weekly and monthly basis, of which a whopping 70% are from the disabled sector. So 700 people directly employed in Expedite who are disabled. They've also been instrumental in finding employment for 5,000 other disabled people around the world and in the companies to which they offer consultancy. And they've offered over 100 startups through their workshops, mentoring and advice and financial support to launch their products to market. On to Lucas Bozek. He is our CFO, or Chief Financial Officer, but he's CEO of another company called Feet Software. He has many years of experience as a foreign exchange trader at Santander Bank and as an experienced financial risks manager. He also, of course, holds an MBA, a Master of Business Administration. So Feed Software offer IT solutions on a made-to-measure basis. And these two very strong, very thriving, very vibrant, and very well-capitalized companies are the founding blocks, if you like, a strong foundation that underpins Omega and the opportunity that presents itself to all of us. The media are taking notice as well. Omega, Lucas and Bartosz have been featured in Forbes and Newsweek online editions in Poland and the Ukraine. So how did this vision all come about? Well, one of the services Expedite Consulting Group offer to their clients is market research data, focus group data. And while providing this service, they came across a lot of big problems in the industry. Some of these problems are here. Market research industry problems. There's a problem with quality of data, with lack of timeliness, with low response rates, and with the overall cost. The quality businesses feel is really not there in many of the surveys that they conduct. Businesses are moving too fast to deal with multi-jurisdictional agencies to look for a truly global insight into product needs and demands. So market research companies can't keep up with the demand and fail to meet expectations. They also suffer from low response rates, because waning participation and lack of reward, I suppose, offer a difficulty getting respondents to be cognitively engaged with any product or any survey. And high quality data is expensive. So businesses, lots of them anyway, settle for low quality insights. Industry giants in this area, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, even Tesla, but data has just surpassed oil as the most valuable resource in the world. It's the oil, if you like, of the digital era. Google and Amazon leading the way, Facebook as well, the three most valuable companies in the world because of the data we give them for free, which they monetize. So when you are the product, you're most likely going to find that the service is free, or the other way around. If you're enjoying Facebook for free and Google for free and Microsoft and Amazon and all of the other elements that you use for free, they're mining your data and you become the product. And we have the solution. We have our main product. It's called the Omega Active Box. And this is a unique offering to the major production companies around the world that want to release their products to the world. It's our solution, our main product, the Active Box. It has three distinct areas. One is market research and surveys, one is an active task, and one is an ad watching. And we offer this service three different revenue streams to our affiliates, but we offered this service to the major production companies of the world. So the Active Box, to describe it properly, is a unique mix of these three activities: market research, advertising services, and special tasks. And the members of the community in Omega will get rewarded on a daily basis by participating in the three simple tasks below. Each of them take roughly 90 seconds, but you don't even have to do them every day. Our market research survey we do once a week on a Monday. Our active task, like downloading an app or taking a picture of an energy drink or whatever the company require us to do, takes also less than 90 seconds and is also conducted every single Monday. And we have an ad watching bonus. We ask you to watch 8, 15 or 20 second ads. Some of them are 10-second ads. They're static at the moment, though we do have the option to make them moving and have audio. And this is the only task we'll ask you to do each and every day. So to watch ads each and every day, you'll open up 7 days of revenue stream if you watch 7 days of ads. But on the market research and active tasks, jobs 1 and jobs 2, we only ask you to do once a week, and that is on a Monday. And here you'll see the various profits being received for the Active Box task profit. And you can look at all of your genealogy and all of your history of earning in your back office. It really, really is very well presented. So how is this the solution? Well, when we have a cognitively engaged set of affiliates and members of Omega, we're going to offer high quality data because we have a very active, incentivized community. And why wouldn't they be if they're getting paid every day? We can offer almost immediate delivery because we have a global community. We're now operating in over 100 countries, and we're able to deliver data insights from any country in the world within a matter of weeks or even days. We have very high response rates because the members of the community are getting paid every day. And therefore we offer the very best value for money. Because of the reduced time and expenses, high quality data will now be affordable to businesses instead of settling for low quality data. So just imagine, we have a company that are going to launch a new energy drink, but they need to do some research first to see where exactly the market is and what the market wants, so they can create a product that's going to sell. And here's the hypothetical example. They come to Omega and they do the following. They do market research. They send a survey out to all the community who drink energy drinks to find out what the preferences are for each market, such as taste, such as packaging, ingredients, price, flavor. Then the active task is they can ask each Omega member to take a photo of the front and back of their favorite energy drink. This will give the company much more detailed research on the full product info and the regulations for each country. And then once the energy drink is ready to launch, they can target specific members of our network of affiliates who have completed the surveys and match the product they have created. They can create their own sales demand through Omega. So this is a one-stop shop for these big manufacturing companies. So a company being able to go to Omega and ask for 1 million members to download their app. Imagine how fast it would shoot up the charts if that was the case. Or 1 million members to subscribe to their company's YouTube channel. 1 million members to like their Facebook page. Or 1 million members to follow them on Instagram. 1 million members to watch an ad or a video and read an article. The possibilities here are truly endless. And that's why we're growing so rapidly towards our target of 1 million this year. These things we're already doing on a daily basis anyway, but we're not getting paid for it until now. So let's look at where all of the money that underpins the financial security of Omega comes from. The mainstay of income and support at the moment is in international money transfers. This is a very highly regulated area, but the company have become quite the experts in this area, international money transfers, over the last 10 years or so. They principally operate this service through Kiev in the Ukraine, which is both, as a former colony of Russia, has very good relations with Moscow, and of course is being courted by the EU as well, so has some very good relations with the EU. And so international money transfers form the mainstay of our activity. We've just showed you the active box, and that is representing 6 or 7% of the group's income right now. It's becoming a very, very successful product. But we also offer trading and mining solutions as revenue streams to underpin our financial support. And here is the business case for Omega. This is where it differs from everything else. On the left, you have the big companies of the world who would launch their products on maybe an annual or biannual basis to the world. And these big companies have a B2B, or business-to-business arrangement with Omega, and pay Omega to conduct surveys and active tasks and ad watching services for them. So you'll see the movement of dollars, of euros, and of pounds is going from left to right at the top of the screen. Also, in another overlap, real-world business arrangement, Omega has a B2C arrangement with all of us, its members and affiliates. So the business-to-customer arrangement means that the money flows from the big companies through Omega and is distributed to the members as daily activity profit. So the B2B and B2C allows the info and participation at the bottom of the screen to flow from right to left. It really is an ingenious element of the whole Omega plan. Our trading team trade in Forex, foreign exchange, and commodities and cryptocurrency, and their results are available every day on the Omega platform. That forms about 5% again of our financial strength. And Lucas says he doesn't really ever see it contributing more than 4 to 6% of our financial strength, because trading is inherently risky. But you can follow the trading team's results every day, and you can mirror their signals if you wish to pay a monthly fee, and you can mirror their trading actions and potentially make more money if trading is something you're interested in. But the results of our traders are shown every day on the Omega platform. This is Lucas in the Omega mining farm. It's not switched on at this time. We're still considered to be in what's known as the crypto winter. The bull market is yet to return, but the bull market will return, we believe, this year and chase away the bear market. And as the fortunes of cryptocurrency change once again for the better, we can switch on when it's deemed profitable enough the mining farm to add even more to our financial diversity and security. So how does it all work? Well, the first thing is you purchase an active box. You can do so for 10 euros to 100,000 euros. The company diversifies that money to fuel their different revenue streams and operations, and then the company shares the profits with us. Your active box packages go from 10 euros to 25 euros or 50 euros or 100 euros. And each of them have a maximum profit that increases with the size of the active box. In some areas of the world, 10 euros is considered quite a bit of money. And in some areas of the world, people only buy 100 euro active boxes because they offer the maximum profit of 30%. But from 22 to 24 to 27 to 30%, depending on what you can afford, you can make very nice returns by purchasing an active box. Now, part of the initial capital and the daily profit are counted and added to your e-wallet every day. Each active box lasts 6 months. So if you have a €100 active box, that €100 is repaid to you over the 186 days, bit by bit by bit, every day until it's fully repaid to you. And to qualify for full profits, of course, you must do the packages activities, the 3 activities, 2 once a week and 1 the ad watching each and every day. Your maximum active box that you can purchase is €100,000. The total value withdrawable is pictured here. So in 6 months, just by doing the activities, you can make 30%. In 12 months, if you repurchase for 6 months, up to 152%. For 18 months, 355%. And for 24 months, if you're repurchasing for 18 months, you can make a profit of 725%. This is the compounding effect, and this takes place if someone decides not to withdraw or leave their money in the system each and every Monday, which is payday, but to purchase and reparticipate with more active boxes, 100% of the weekly profit. So if you purchase a brand new 6-month active box each time, these are the kind of figures that you can enjoy return-wise over 6, 12, 18, or 24 months. So how can you make money selling active box? Let's say you want to get a little more active than just doing the activities online on a daily basis. Well, there are very distinct revenue streams if you're the right person for Omega. If you're someone who's got a big vision for their life and a burning desire for more fulfillment, if you want to create a life of freedom and choices, if you want to have money and have time to spend it, and or have a lot of time and have money to enjoy it, if you're coachable, if you're willing to learn and you commit to consistent effort, no matter how small, to reach your goals, if you wanted a world-class support system to build a lifestyle that most only dream of, then Omega could be for you. There are 4 distinct bonuses that you can get on a weekly basis and on a daily basis in Omega. It forms one of the most stellar career plans in the industry today. There's a direct sales bonus, there's a binary sales bonus, there's a leaders bonus, and there is a team bonus. Let's detail some of those for you now. The direct percentage is 6%. You'll receive 6% of your direct referrals purchases, but most importantly, repurchases. So if the repurchasing culture is with you and you pass it on to those that you bring to Omega and they're repurchasing every Monday, you're getting 6% of each and every growing repurchase as time goes on. Over the course of the 6 months of the active box, when you add up all the 6% of the repurchases plus the initial 6% of the full seed participation money that you get, it's coming out at just about 21%. So over 6 months, you bring somebody to the Omega table for €10,000 in an active box, you are looking at €2,100 going into your system and into your compounding and into your profit generating system with Omega. The binary bonus, you'll receive 5 to 9% on all the active boxes on your weaker team leg. Don't worry if you don't know much about the binary. Whoever invited you to this presentation will be happy to take you through it and advise you how to build a balanced business. But in binary, we always get paid on our weaker leg. The good news with Omega is that none of this effort and none of this turnover flushes each month or each quarter. It never does, actually. It waits for you to build a balanced business and so to capitalize on our binary bonus system. Our team bonus is calculated based on your direct bonus earned by the direct referrals and partners, excluding spillovers in your weak leg. And the career plan goes all the way from an iPhone XS to an Omega watch to a Ferrari Portofino, to an luxury apartment in an exotic location. These are all stepping stones on the marketing plan that is designed as a huge career incentive for you by our lead distributor, Paul Chitzmadjian. Now, our bonus system means that as a leader who develops leaders, we'll give you 10% of the cash equivalent of prizes gained by your direct referrals. So if somebody in your group that you bring in directly gets the Omega watch, which is worth, say, €7,000, you'll get €700 just for that leader that you brought to Omega, winning and gaining that prize ranking level. We also have a direct pool bonus. Each week we're allocating a percentage of the total Omega weekly income into 5 pools. So each pool has 20%. The first pool is the person with top sales from the week. This person will get 20% of the allocated amount. The next pool contains 3 people, so they get 6.66% each. The next and third pool is 10 people, so they obviously get 2% each, because each of these vertical lines gets 20% of the allocated reserve. The fourth pool is 20 people, getting 1% each, and the fifth pool has 30 people, each getting 0.66% of the allocated money for the pool bonus each week. People with the highest amount of direct sales getting an extra bonus for representing the Omega story very well. We have several Omega projects underway. We have already our mobile application delivered on iOS and Android. The platform now available as a mobile application for whichever phone you prefer. And coming soon is our own investment company, which is going to be registered and domiciled in Zurich in Switzerland and will operate under the stringent investment laws that pertain there. We have opportunities to bring people, I imagine, over 100,000 euros of disposable income for investment to meet Bartosz and Lucas and look at more standard investments. These people may be perhaps not interested in the online activities, but a great opportunity for our leaders to bring some of our more affluent friends to meet Bartosz and Lucas and to enjoy a handsome introductory bonus for bringing these people to the table. Bartosz and Lucas also intend to open their own bank. We're working on our own licensed financial institution, offering payment services for Omega clients, offering payment cards. In fact, we've cards in test at the moment, and for offering payments via mobile phones using Bitbonds in the Omega platform. Bitbond is our internal currency. It's something you'll get very used to if you're changing your euros or your pounds or your dollars into Bitbonds to participate in Omega. Of course, it works the other way as well. You can change your Bitbonds into euros, into sterling, into dollars, into many, many currencies as you wish to extract your money each and every Monday. And in some instances, we have payments available to you each and every day for teamwork and for developing your own sales force. Here's a quick look at the back office, and the funds in yellow, as I say, are withdrawable 7 days a week. And in the white box, the green 181.36 there is available to spend or withdraw each and every Monday. One is the active box wallet. That's where all of your profits are coming in. 163 there from ad watching, 37.69 from the repayment by degree of the seed participation, and so on and so on. So you can repurchase or withdraw this money each and every Monday, but these funds, that 5406, can be transferred to other users in the form of active boxes, or indeed can be withdrawn 7 days a week. You can choose your payment method. You must be KYC'd before Know Your Customer, standard banking procedure, before you can effect a wire transfer to the company, because they're very cognizant of their anti-money laundering commitments and obligations in this field. Or you can choose to pay in Bitcoin, in Litecoin, or in Dash. We're now enabled, I think, for 4 digital currencies, which is often a very quick way to get going. And sometimes if you're holding some of this digital currency, the cheapest way of getting funds across to Omega as well. So that's our goal, to be the largest market research company in the world. With Omega's community growing, of course, we are going to be offering these services to some of the bigger manufacturing companies in the world. It's the key role, once again, of the active box. It's a unique mix of market research, advertising services, and tasks. We ask you to do 2 once a week. That opens 7 days of revenue on those 2 revenue streams. That's open for 7 days. And we'll ask you to do your ads each and every day. You can do them on your phone, on a tablet, on a laptop. You can do them in a plane. You can do them on a boat. You can do them in space, I imagine. It's our commercial use for Omega's business clients all over the world. When we hit 1 million members, we will be the most prolific market research company in the world, and we will have the world's manufacturing giants coming to us for us to share in their success and to help them to get their products to market in a timely and cost-effective fashion. So we hope you've found something in Omega for yourself. It's a lot of information, I know, but please, if you're interested at all, get back to the person who invited you onto this call this evening. And whatever you decide, we wish you all the very best. Thank you.